And we are right next to the start screen.
Didn't it really shuffle that much? Let's go to the first
No
screen.
enemy shuffle.
And we find a good luck. We're all counting on you.
But no extra candles.
That's interesting. So we're going to try to see if we have ourselves vanilla overworld. And while we do that, they will attempt to do some screen scrolls. jkoper getting fast for this screen scrolls. And we find level 3, located at level 3. But we have a shuffled overworld.
Hey, and he won second prize in a beauty contest.
For 39 rupees. And now while we got that all squared away, let's go ahead and turn to our technical director who's going to talk in our ear and give us a time update.
I'm good.
Okay, so both of these players here, jkoper now opting to go up towards level 1. And with the 39 start secret there, that's a pretty nice secret to start off with.
Oh, but that is a terrible large secret. A 54 rupees.
rupees. Now, we know that this is not a second quest overworld, so there's going to be 3 of them. And we do also know that it looks like enemy HP is not shuffled. And we find the first level of the game on ZebGedney's end. It's level 3, located at the lakefront shop.
It is indeed.
So it looks like we are dealing with regular HP from our enemies here. And another 39 secrets. So that's, you know, you're talking about the bad top secret. That's kind of countered by the fact that we have such a nice mid secret.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And especially given how number of large and medium secrets. We haven't seen the small one yet, but I don't think rupees are going to be much of a problem.
It was 7. We just saw it on jkoper's end.
Missed that. Okay.
And we find level 5 on ZebGedney's end. And so far, based on the start positions here, we're not dealing with shapes.
We might not be. Oh, and the Armos item
we have shuffled items.
It is the bow. The Armos item is the bow.
So that confirms that we have shuffled items. Having the bow early for jkoper will benefit him, although ZebGedney will just depend on how long it takes for him to get on over there. And show me the money. That is our door repair message for today.
All right, I'll have to catch that next time, do a little math, figure out just how much that secret's taken away, see if it's its usual 20 or a little less or a little more.
I think it's a little more, but I'm not 100% certain. And I believe we found ourselves in the tea room on ZebGedney's end. And the dark room does confirm that we are not dealing with shapes this go around. It is the standard level 1 shape set, but the drops are shuffled as the heart container drops in a room that is not the normal dig dogger setup.
Nope. So we are definitely dealing with vanilla shapes, and we're definitely dealing with randomized drops. So I'm wondering now where would the Triforce go?
Oh, smart idea here by Zeb, clipping into the water here to get himself away from these blue dark nuts.
I've been playing it. I didn't know you could do that. I am stealing that tactic next time I run into something like this.
But still gotta be careful because he's still got these ones in the corner that wants to trap him, and oh, he's unable to clear out the NSU room towards the door. But good strategy right there as jkoper is about to find level 5.
Very good strategy. Okay. And we have the mythical high five, almost.
And we find all the way in the top sector. This is one screen south where the dig dogger normally is where the boss lets him off at, or the staircase lets him off at. jkoper sees that room and says, no, I'm not even bothering trying to go through that room. So obviously for the shuffled overworld, now these guys need to figure out where all the dungeons are located. And obviously with these shuffled items, that's another key aspect. And nice cheap bombs.
Oh, that is nice. Oh, and he's going to pick up a candle too. That's excellent. Wow. Candle and cheap bombs right close to start. That's excellent.
Yep. The candle goes for 69 rupees, but after getting a couple of the nice medium secrets, it will help. And wow, 4 and 5 are right side by side with each other.
Well, looks like everything's around start here. I wonder what's going to be in the burn bushes around.
Level 9, level 1.
Level 1 would be a wonderful thing to find.
It definitely would be. We do know that the dungeon enemies have been shuffled because Dark Knights now are not usually inhibiting level 4.
Not usually. So we definitely do have randomized enemies. There's no that one. Oh, compass pickup on ZebGedney's side. Looking, he just needs to get his butt up there now.
Also does look like that the dungeon palettes have been shuffled, as we saw level 3 was grayish colored earlier, and this one here is the frosty blue. Ooh, Jig Dogger just likes all really kinds of music there, the being a community hint, but we don't know if that's community or mixed hints at this point.
Nope, because we haven't seen anything but that so far. Ooh, the bomb upgrade is 2 less than the normal. It'll be interesting to see how many bombs that bomb upgrade gives you.
Which means the number of bombs they'll give you will be shuffled as well.
Absolutely.
Now, Zeb is skipping over the Triforce room, and also that does tell us that Triforces are not in the Triforce rooms. That's good to know.
Mm-hmm. So they're going to be in drop rooms, and, well, or they're going to be on the floor, and you're going to have to do some killing. So this sets up for possibly a Goma block, sets up for, possibly a Dig Dogger block.
And jkoper finds himself with a bunch of buddies and probably not really happy at this moment. He probably wishes he has found an arrow to go with that bow of his. But he does now know with this room here, with the key inside what is normally the Triforce room, guess what? You're not going to find the Triforce in Triforce rooms.
Oh, and ZebGedney going back to the bomb shop, pick up some bombs. Is he going back into level 4? No, interesting call there.
He was not bomb blocked from getting anywhere further in level 4 from what I saw. Just probably overpowered at this point. Probably figured it was just best for him to cut his losses. Level 4 is right close to start.
Right, and we do have the Take Any Road shuffled. So far, they're pretty good. You've got one near start. You got one up on Death Mountain. Oh, he's going to have to do a rock clip to get back into it.
Yeah, but he better just leave this alone and get to the armor statue.
Yeah, right.
The armor statue. There's a bow over there.
Oh, it looks like he may have heard you.
Well,
Maybe.
He'll eventually get on over there.
Maybe. Keep moving. No, you can't burn a rock wall, dude.
You could.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
No, right, go the other way. I hate it when they don't listen to me.
Z, you should know by now that the erasers do not listen to you. They are very, very defiant about it. And it does not look like the drop groups have been shuffled.
Well, no, you're right. I have seen bombs off, I think, a Gibdo. And what did you see a bomb drop off of?
Blue Hawk Tracker earlier.
Okay.
And jkoper now just trying to get himself through this great little gauntlet of level 4. Finds himself with a key. ZebGedney finding himself a heart at level 6 and decides to up in A because there's no way he's going to get down off that ladder without the Lionels taking firing practice at him.
No, that is an awful room. Nope. And it takes another heart from a Take Anyone. So he's getting his life force up there. Now he is guaranteed the white sword item whenever we happen to take a look at that.
And we don't know if it's shuffled, so it is possible that the white sword could be the white sword, or it could be another of the various items we see across Hyrule.
Could be Silver Arrow, could be a ladder.
And Show Me the Money is a nice find right now for ZebGedney because of his wallet, which sits at 0.
You always love finding these door repairs with 0 or very low rupees because you don't lose too much in the process.
By the way, we have not seen the rare shop, which is apparently because shops are shuffled this time around, is going to be where the book is located.
Or the
if
big shield.
It is a boomstick seed, that is.
Right. Hmm.
58 rupee meat.
It's not bad.
And jkoper here in a room that is just
It
doesn't seem to be fun, but he does get through it.
And he's going to probably take a run at this heart container as long as he doesn't get hugged. And he gets hugged by a nice fuzzy bunny. Meanwhile, ZebGedney picking up one of the large secrets that we have seen.
Now the thing is if this item in level 4 is important, that gives jkoper a lead at this point. And
This might be it right here.
Yes.
Meanwhile, on ZebGedney, we're finding level 6.
Yep, and the item in level 4 is the red candle.
So, initially you'd probably be disappointed at this, but Koper had not picked up a blue candle yet. And this early in the race, the red candle can be very helpful when dealing with Gibdos and dealing with likes and dealing with Gorillas and Stalefos. So, red candle at this point, not that bad of a pickup.
And unfortunately, ZebGedney heading through this lovely little labyrinth of level 6.
And we have confirmed that it is a cactus.
And we have definitely confirmed that it's a vanilla cactus. And good news is that this level 6 is not the Wizrobe 6, but a Gorilla 6. And jkoper grabbing the Triforce out of 4.
Yes. Yeah, Gorilla 6 is really pretty good given how windy level 6 can sometimes be. So it's nice to have an easier enemy set. Of course, now watch level 1 have Wizrobes just to counteract that.
Interesting decision there by ZebGedney not to bomb to the room to the right. That is the one loose room where the staircase normally is. And, well, there's an interesting location for the Triforce. Can't get that from here.
Interesting. And some blue Lionels blocking jkoper's path over to back to the Any Roads temporarily.
And these are very nice Any Roads, as you mentioned before. Now, if ZebGedney is able to bomb to the left here, he can go maybe try to get the Triforce, depending on what this room brings. So, yep, no ladder block here from getting to the Triforce, at least.
Nope. Now, is he going to hunt level 6 for the item? That's the question.
I would, considering the fact that this is a Gorilla 6.
And we
level
have
9 found.
Level 9 found on jkoper side at the Eastern Wood Armos.
Those Armoses are protecting Ganon with all their might tonight.
Well, they're not very mighty if Link can just kind of push them around.
Ganon didn't know that when he decided to take them on. And we found out two things with that level 2 shop right there. Number 1, this is not a boomstick seed. That is a very expensive large shield. And number 2, that's where the arrows are.
And it looks like we might be coming to the item room here, or is this going to be the transport staircase?
It's a staircase.
It is a staircase.
Oh, shoot, though.
Oh, and it's the bad type of shoot.
Yeah, the one you can't actually do anything with at this point.
Now he's going to take the transport staircase, try to get to the other part of the dungeon where the item may be hiding.
Not where he wanted to go.
Wah, wah. And back he goes. It looks like Koper's making his way to the coast, and we might lay eyes on the coast item now when he gets out of this cave.
I've yet to see any helpful hints, so I'm thinking we're all dealing with community hints in this seed.
I agree with that. And we have the heart container on... Yep, we're definitely dealing with community hints at this point, I would think.
At this point in time, we'll get confirmation if we find a hint shop. Hey there, Goma. That room to the right seems very interesting. Well, let's see here. This is probably not a room that Zeb wants to be trying to figure out, but
up-Aing out of this room doesn't make any sense. Koper with the arrow pickup.
Good idea. Goes really well with the bow that he found. Zeb's gotta be careful, but he does get it taken down.
And that was a nice room takeout by Zeb there. Nice and patient, just getting it through.
Now, ooh, we find level 7 on jkoper's end, and this is a nasty room on the other end here for Zeb.
Uh-oh. He's going to have to take a Gliok hug if he wants to get to the other end of that room.
And he did, and now he's down to nothing else he can do. So I think he's just going to go ahead and grab the Triforce and get the heck out of here.
So he may have a couple of Triforces right now, but he doesn't have a lot of information. He's already knocked out of 2 dungeons without the item.
And
Now,
go
ahead.
And he has not found the item underneath the armor, so he does not know at this point in time if items are shuffled.
Right. So I'm wondering, given his location, if he's going to make his way up to the Vanilla White Sword Cave.
Zeb taking a death before he can get into the room with the Triforce.
Gets spun around in a circle and has to go back to start. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200 rupees. And we have the magical sword found on jkoper's side.
And that's a nice find for later on.
Maybe.
Yeah, obviously he's not going to pick it up right now. It's not super far away from where level 9 is, though.
That is true. So yeah, that might be check if not. That certainly is a candidate to get checked if any of them reach 10 hearts.
So
go ahead.
Zeb now just making his way back through the labyrinth here of level 6, trying to get himself back to this Triforce.
Now, if I were him, I was going to bomb this room to the right just to see.
Yes, and he does. And he finds it's nothing good for him.
Nope, yep, that, nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
And by the way, jkoper noped out of that level 7 with a bunch of whiz robes in there, so probably a good decision for him to stick out of there until he gets a little stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so far we have found levels 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9.
So 1 and 8 are still outstanding, if I heard you right?
1, 2, and 8.
And 2 and 8. So basically, all the items that are easier to get generally are still outstanding.
And we have the Triforce pickup at a level 6 here for Zeb, but once again, he has not seen a single item in the seed, so he may not know that the items are shuffled at this point.
Oh, level 2 found on Coper's side.
Nice find, especially in this setup here. If the enemies are right, easy item. And it's
Hopefully, as long as it's not a Wizrobe set. No, it's Korea set. Wow, so this should be nice, easily done level 2 on his side.
Especially since he's got the red candle that he yanked out of 4.
Another hard container pick.
He's not going to complain about that one. It gives him 7 hearts now.
Zeb picking up some more cheap bombs. Yes, Pinball Joe, 54 is the big secret.
And that confirms to us we're on community hints, by the way.
Absolutely, it does.
The prices of the hints did not shuffle. There were the 5, 10, and 20 you normally find in the game. And there's a Staphos that was apparently hungry and ate some bombs.
But they didn't explode.
But the 10th enemy is the bomb.
So Coper being smart back there, he reset the room to put the bombs in the middle, and is also bypassing a key by bombing up here.
So pathing our way through this level 2. We're trying to find where the item is.
Looks like that one Staphos holds a key. I would imagine Coper will pick that up.
Be a fool not to at this point.
And it is the boomerang. He kind of stares at it a second and says, nope.
And he's going to up into A because the Triforce is 1 room from the start, and ZebGedney finds level 7. And this lovely little off pink colored dungeon stares at it a little bit, goes one room in and sees Wizrobes. Oh crap.
Wizrobe. Nope.
Sorry, I'll go on vacation somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it went 66 down to 45, so the door repair charge is 21, which does confirm what you thought earlier, that it was a definitely more than 20 rupee hit.
And at this point in time, Zeb finds the arrow shop and opts not to buy anything. He might be saving up for Blue Ring.
He might be at this point. If he doesn't get hit with too many more door repair charges, he might be able to afford it.
He's about to find level 9 soon.
And Copra did check the vanilla White Sword Cave, and it was not the White Sword Cave. So, going to have to wait a little bit to see what the White Sword item winds up being then. And it looks like... Oh, go ahead. It looks like Copra is checking out Death Mountain now, and we have a level 9 find on ZebGedney's side. Ooh, level 1 up on Death Mountain.
Ooh, that is a beautiful spot to have it.
Maybe. Depends on the enemy set. And it's Wizrobes.
Yeah, but a quick access to a staircase, which is very nice. I'd rather have these be the blockers of the staircase than to have Wizrobes. And oh, wow!
We have a red ring find on Coper's side. Red ring and silver arrows have been shuffled into the mix.
And we have a pink trug door.
Well, red and white do make pink.
So the other item in level 1, what are we going to find? But you've got to think this is a very big find here for jkoper, because now he can tank a little bit more than he would otherwise.
Oh, yeah. Your damage is reduced by down a quarter of its normal damage. So he can really tank some enemies. Now you're going to see him basically face tanking all the Wizrobes he finds at this point.
Well, what if Ganon was one of us?
Just a slob like one of us?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, this is a nasty room to have the 6 spikes in.
Another heart container find on jkoper. This is really a heart-friendly seed that we're seeing so far.
Just trying to find their way home. Ew! No, no, no!
But do notice that was a possible drop room for the future. Oh, nope. Or is that Lake
Magic
holding...
key.
Yep. Well, this is a fruitful level 1, I would say.
Very much so, and ZebGedney finding the ring shop, but 250 rupees needs a little bit more to get
Not
to that.
quite there yet. So I wonder if that 6 Wizrobe room was in fact the Triforce room.
No,
Let's
it's
see.
over to the right. He's got the compass.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay, I'm blind. I can. Oh, but he's got to get through this room first, though.
We're talking about jkoper, master of the swordless. Although he is getting bonked around enough times by these blue Wizrobes before finally
Wizrobes are
switching on over to bombs.
The Wizrobes were playing pinball with Trogdor for a little bit.
Yeah, let's just make sure that jkoper doesn't go all tilts here.
Nah, he's got this now.
Knocking it down to 1 orange Wizrobe. And he almost goes for the key, but remembers there's an A next to that now.
You can just bomb up here, and let's see what he has to do for the Triforce. Just kill some buyers. Oh, well, that's easy.
That also tells us that rooms are shuffled between dungeons.
Yep, yes, it does.
As if we didn't have confirmation earlier, but yeah, that does confirm it.
Well, I wasn't really paying attention to that one, so... Glad one of us was. All right, so I think now the only level that is still left to be found is level 8 at this point.
Yep,
And the white sword location.
We have
Well, the
yet to
white
see
sword
the
item.
white sword location, plus we have yet to see where the ladder has turned up. It could very well be the white sword item. It could very well be in that level 6 that Zeb had to nope out of. So far, I haven't yet to see a genuine ladder block, though.
Yeah, no, I don't think we have. I think everything's been pretty open.
But right now, this seed is really playing out to jkoper's advantage.
Another heart. Jeez, he might be checking for white sword or a magical sword sooner rather than later. At this rate.
And we see a level 3 entry here for Zeb, and we find another Guria set, which is a very nice find. So far, we've only seen the one Wizrobe set. Actually, no, 2 Wizrobe sets, 1 and 7.
Yep. We don't know 8 yet.
And what did we see? Oh, Recorder in 3.
Yes, it is.
And then we get the sword slash there from ZebGedney, and I would refer to as something else, but, well, this is a G-rated stream. Now, this is a beautiful room here, a dark room in level 3 with the turrets firing at you, the lag, and all that other good stuff. But this cannot be the Triforce room, because Triforces will never be in dark rooms. But he does need keys.
Yeah, because he still hasn't gotten out the Death Mountain to find that level 1 that hold the magical gate.
And the red ring. What a find that was in level 1.
And Koper, again, just a few rupees short of getting a bomb upgrade, which he could really go for right now.
Well, have you ever danced with a guy in the pale moonlight? And I like the fact that Zeb decided to torch the bombs.
They didn't explode, though. So the bombs must have been busted bombs. Good for him not picking them up. And jkoper with the compass pickup, so now it's just a matter of just getting over there.
Have we seen the item in 5 yet?
Nope. Nope, I do not have it marked. So for all we know, this could be the elusive ladder.
We're getting assistance from our technical director that level 5's item is a cactus.
Well, this level kind of looks like a cactus if you tilt your head the right way.
I'm not convinced.
I'm not convinced this is level 5, but...
Well, last tournament, Jam was never convinced that level 8s were level 8s, and that's the only one we've yet to find, so I don't think this seed is beatable.
Nah, I don't think it is either. We might as well just pack up and go home.
All right, good night, everyone. I think what we'll end up doing is we'll just go ahead and award these guys with only a quarter of a point, and we'll move on to round number 4 now.
Quarter of a point, right? Where's the other half point going?
It's going to Jam Eviler's treasury.
Fair enough. It is his stream.
Absolutely.
We've got a problem here on Koper's side.
What seems to be the problem?
This is the Triforce room.
That's interesting. So remember that ladder that we were talking about that wasn't being blocked in other ways possible?
Oops. We kind of spoke too soon.
That's correct.
Commentator's curse?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be funny if this was the ladder?
It could be. I mean, we'll find out in just a moment.
It's
and
not.
It turns out that it is a croissant. The gift from France.
Oh boy. So ladder is confirmed to be either in 6, 7, or 8. That's not good.
So we have our first ladder block of this seed.
And knowing the way the game likes to troll people, right now I'm calling the ladder somewhere deep in that Wizrobe infested level 7.
Nah. You remember that little Gliok block there and that Goma block on the east end of level 6?
Oh God.
I think there might be something over there that's worth
Mhm.
looking at.
Either way, either one of those locations would just be absolutely neat. But of course, watch it be the white sword item.
Yeah, we haven't seen the white sword item yet.
Of course, we haven't seen the raft yet either. Maybe.
What
Maybe
if this?
Go ahead.
What if this is like some of those other seeds we've seen before, where the power bracelet is required to get to the white sword item, which has the ladder in it?
Okay, so we have a chatter low loop. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this right. That is new to Randomizer. So you want to give him a little bit of the laydown on what we do here with the Z1R tournament.
Absolutely. This is the Zelda 1 Randomizer tournament. This is a Swiss-style tournament. We have gotten a flag set here that randomizes whether or not certain flags are turned on or off. We don't know until these runners start up the race. jkoper's going into level 6, but pretty much the skinny of this is these runners are going to drive themselves bananas, trying to figure out what flags are on or off as they go about Hyrule. Start screens could be shuffled. Items could be shuffled. Dungeons could be in the original locations. We don't know until the seed begins.
And when Rick says flags, he means certain settings. What are some of these settings that can be randomized? Well, lots of stuff. We can randomize the contents of the caves. We can randomize where the wood sword is. We can randomize where all the items are. We can randomize what rooms drop what item. There is a ton of stuff we can randomize in this, and we can randomize what quest we're playing on. If we're playing on first quest, second quest, or a mixture of the two. We can randomize whether or not you need to kill Ganon. We can randomize whether or not you need all 8 Triforces to get into Ganon's room.
And I will tell you that we do have a block towards one of the heart containers. It turned out that the recorder spot at level 7 was one of the take-any's.
And interesting that Koper kills the Goma, but does not go to the shutter room to the right of the Goma.
He wanted to check this room first, but got trapped inside, so he'll probably go to the right afterwards.
Which he does.
And he's going to find
Ooh.
a single block room with 3 ropes. Dun, dun, dun. This could be a big thing here for ZebGedney. It is the silver arrows!
Uh-oh.
So let's get this straight. Unless there is a bomb wall to the right of that Gliok, you would have to have the wood arrows to get the silver arrows.
Ugh.
Now, we do not know if Ganon is required.
No, but
One
if
of
he
those
is, we have an arrow block.
And jkoper is going to head on over here because this is the fast route, and then find out that the fast route isn't quite the fast route that he wants it to be.
And interestingly enough, this race is the second race of the night to have silver arrows in level 6.
I thought we were supposed to shuffle this a little bit better to see.
Hey, I'm not the one that wrote the randomizer.
Nah, I'm not going to say it.
Okay. I won't either. I like Fred. He's a good guy.
By the way, when ZebGedney got the recorder out of level 3, it should tell him that the items are shuffled, and now he's got further confirmation about it now that he picked up the bow off the Armos item.
Hey, he finally got the bow. Now, the question is he going to save up for the arrows that he desperately needs in order to get the silvers?
Yeah. Again, we don't know if it was required because there's still a possibility that that Gliok room that's one south could have had a bomb wall. But if that's not the case, what an ugly, ugly game. But fun for us.
7, 8. Yes, the silver.
So Triforce pickup here out of 6 here for jkoper. He would love to find the ladder because he is Triforce blocked. He's blocked from getting the Triforce in level 5. And we've got a level 1 sighting and a red ring sighting here for ZebGedney. And he is just shaking his head on his webcam as he picks up the red ring because... Why is that, Z?
Well, see, here's the thing. When red ring and silver arrows are shuffled out of level 9, there pretty much is a rule that states within 10 minutes of purchasing a blue ring, you will find red ring. That's just kind of the way it goes.
And because that means that the silver arrows are not attached to level 9. That means some of the dungeons that he's been through already, he could have been leaving the silver arrows behind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was a little bit of a double hit there.
That red ring is nice, except for it's a stop on a whammy.
Mm-hmm. So now he's going to probably have to go back into some of those dungeons. Well, anyways, but now he's definitely going back into some of those dungeons he left items behind him, because not only does he have to search for the ladder, but now he's going to be searching for the silver arrows.
And with that being said, that allows jkoper now to have a comfortable position until we find where the ladder is. And we don't know where the ladder is at this point.
And we have still not seen level 8. And we're starting to run out of overworld.
And nor have we found where the white sword item is.
If that white sword item happens to be the raft, my spidey sense is going to go up.
Why is that?
Because we're running out of overworld here. I'm wondering if level 8 might be on a raft spot.
Could that be a possibility? And ZebGedney sees 6 blue whiz robes and goes, no.
I think that's our that is, I think, everybody's reaction to a 6 blue whiz robe is just be like, nope, 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 nope. And ZebGedney takes a nice hug from a like in order to pick up the magic key.
And with the magic key and the red ring in hand, now he should know that he's got both the items, but he's trying to figure things out right now.
The loop, yes, both of the runners do have the exact same seed. They're not allowed to watch each other, and they're not allowed to take hints from anybody, but they are playing the exact same seed.
So therefore, both of these guys at the start had the same information as each other, where the start screen was located, and then go off and explore on your own.
And now, jkoper now picks up his 10th heart, which is important to note because, given that magic sword hearts is probably shuffled, 10 hearts is the minimum possible for magical sword. It can be anywhere from 10 to 14 hearts.
Yep, and under
go ahead.
Under these flags, it could be a 16% chance of him acquiring this magical sword because 10 hearts being the minimum, there's a possibility the flag is not checked. That shuffles the hearts, so that would be guaranteed 12.
Yep, have we seen a 10 heart magic sword yet this tournament?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I would say some of these rooms are nasty, though. And back into level 5 goes ZebGedney, and we're going to say in about a minute and a half, he's probably going to be shooting lasers at his TV screen.
Mm-hmm. And we're not talking about with the NES laser gun. We're not playing Duck Hunt here. That was. Don't ever do that again.
I was trying to imitate the dog.
I know what you were getting at.
So we'll move on here.
All right. jkoper is still battling level 3, looking for the Triforce. And Looks like Zeb is fighting this room again. And he's going to get through it.
A little easier to get through it when you have the red ring in your arsenal. And barely gets through the room with a half a heart left and finds the bomb upgrade. May the bombs be ever in your favor, which when you're 16 rupees short, or rather 26 rupees short, it's not in your favor.
Nope. You know, it's funny that both of our racers have passed that by now a few times, and they've been within, I think each time they passed it by, they've been within 20 rupees of being able to pick it up, but haven't.
So, what spots have these runners not explored yet that this level 8 could be? Where have these runners not explored that this white sword could be?
I'm thinking Eastern or Western Death Mountain, maybe? I'm not sure if either one of them have gotten onto Western Death Mountain.
Now, jkoper's going to check the lake because he just picked up the recorder. This is going to give him 11. And that would give him, well, if he does take the heart, a 32% chance of getting this magical sword.
Yep, now be interesting to see when and if he takes a check for it. My guess is at this point, given where he is, he's probably not going to check it until he gets into level 9.
We'll see at level 9 at some point in time.
Now it looks like Koper is indeed going back up to Death Mountain. And it looks like now ZebGedney is exploring through the northeast. Don't think there was much of anything up here in the northeast, except for the magical sword near the desert. That was pretty much about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, here's the question. Is this a Binding of Isaac mod?
I think it's too few bits for Binding of Isaac.
Well, he's having a really tough time getting these bombs off.
Yeah, these Lionels are not playing nice with him at all. Oh, takes a beam from a...
White sword is white sword.
Oh, boy. So, we know that the raft and the ladder have to be in 7 and 8.
That would be correct. But where in the world is this level 8? It is not there.
I think neither one has checked the eastern power bracelet spots, the one by the fairy fountain or the one in the Lost Hills. I don't think either has pushed that one.
I don't think so either.
But if it's not there, it's gotta be on the raft.
I have no clue. We don't know if Whistle of the Old Dungeons are on either.
No, because nobody's tried yet.
Well, jkoper's going to do us a favor and check this power bracelet slot next to the desert.
Yes, Zarnax, it was a take anyone. It was a heart container take.
And we have level 8 under the power bracelet.
There it is. Okay. So we were definitely power bracelet required out of level 5.
Okay, so let's
That was...
remind ourselves here. The power bracelet was in level 5. It was required to get into level 8.
And we've already seen Red Ring and Silvers. And this is an interesting clip here into this Goma.
And the ladder is an 8. Oh my god!
The ladder is under a Goma.
Okay, so you need to get the power bracelet out of 5 to get to the ladder in level 8, so you can go back to 5 to get to the Triforce.
That's just rude. That is quite the troll right there.
And with that, jkoper's on Triforce and Go mode.
Yeah, he is. Yep, he's just going to cut through everything at this point. His lone mission right now is to find the Triforce.
You know, jkoper's been playing enough Link to the Past lately. He should know about these chain reaction seeds.
Yeah, no kidding.
Triforce out of 2 here for ZebGedney. Now, here's a question. I was paying attention to jkoper a little bit more than I had been on ZebGedney's end. Did ZebGedney... Oh, Zelda's room!
Oh, interesting. So, we're going to have shuffled Ganon and Zelda rooms. So, this increases drastically the possibility that Ganon is not required.
Ooh, what a troll staircase, too. This 9 is awful, and 10 hearts not enough for the magical sword, as ZebGedney checks it out for us. So you got to kill this manhandler to get through this dungeon now.
Oh, God. The power bracelet to get into this hell level, and now we're going to have to freaking go the long way around to get to the Triforce.
So, once again, power bracelet required to get into this level 8, which had the ladder, which was required to get the Triforce in level 5, where the power bracelet was located in the first place. One room away from where the power bracelet was. This is a nasty go through all over this dungeons. Jeez.
Yeah, this is. I mean, this seed was open for a while until you got to the part where you're like, where the heck is level 8? And then it becomes very limited. You have to get into 5 before you can get into 8, and you have to basically run through all of level 5 twice.
And we continue to talk about the statistics of picking up the magical sword. I'll just keep with my 16% because I figure it's 10, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14. Everybody has their own way of being the statistician for this seed. All that matters right now is that jkoper with 11 hearts. The Triforces out of 6 of the dungeons, about to go pick up his 7th out of level 5, has a big lead over ZebGedney at this point.
Yep. It really what it comes down to is, when does Zeb go back into level 5 to get that power bracelet, which we know gives him access to the ladder. Okay, how about right about now?
He's thinking. He's doing the thinking emo. Oh, yuck. 3 bombs, the upgrade. And he leaves level 5. Back into level 4, because he never got the item out of 4.
Which we know, that's the red candle.
Which is not going to be something he wants to see. And he's going to find that out in about 10 seconds. Because jkoper's on a tear in this 5. And ZebGedney finds the red candle. He says no. And jkoper now about to pick up the Triforce after he has to clear this room out once again. And ZebGedney back into level 5.
Which we know is the right play.
Clock!
Oh, that makes that room a lot easier. That and the white sword.
Yes. That's what we would call the clock of the night.
We'll see. There might be a clock of the night in like a 6 blue Wizrobe room that might be in 9. Or coming up in this Wizrobe laden level 7.
So, right now, Zeb, taking the staircase, comes up here to the left end. Boy, is he going to be so disappointed when he finds out where this Triforce is.
And Coper using the whistle and finds we whistle to new dungeons.
So he's got the Triforce left to pick up in level 6. What's he doing back in 6?
But 6? No, you have to go to 7. Coper.
Oh, he's getting the
to
heart
7.
container. Oh, I know what he's doing.
Oh. Yep, he's getting the heart container, and I bet you he's going to go check out Mags before having to deal with level 7 because they are right next door to each other.
So we're being told that he's got a very good chance of picking up the magical sword here at 12 hearts. We're not going to use a number anymore. We're just going to say he's got a good chance.
It's greater than 50%, and we leave it at that.
Yes, thank you. Is he going to be able to pick up the magical sword? No!
All right. So, back into level 7 we go. So, now it's just a matter of fighting through some of these rooms until we find a Triforce. And right now Coper is, battling a 6 blue Wizrobe hell room.
And so too Zeb. Like right now, jkoper's in the driver's seat.
Thoroughly. I mean, he's in the driver's seat to the point where, what stops him on his console accidentally getting unplugged?
Pretty much what will stop him at this point in time is the Goomba that is on his cushion or blanket or whatever that thing is behind him comes out and attacks him. That's pretty much the only thing that's going to stop him at this point. Well, who let the Dark Nuts out?
Who?
Who let the Dark Nuts out?
That's what I just asked you.
Well, I don't know. I was hoping you'd have the answer.
I thought it was your turn to watch him. Do I need to get the posters again?
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be a fun 7 to fight through. Hopefully there's a nice transport staircase coming around soon that he can just, warp up there.
Wow, he's checked the complete bottom 3 rows of this dungeon. This screams nasty. And by the way, did we see the second emanate? No, we didn't.
No, we did not.
So
Coper noped out of there before he could check it.
So there's no guarantee what the item in here is going to be.
No, there isn't. But what are we? Well, let's see.
Well, at 53 minutes in, let's go ahead and give an item recap here. Z?
All right, so in level 1, we had the red ring and the magic key. In level 2, we had the wooden boomerang. In level 3, we had the recorder. In level 4, we had the red candle. Level 5 contained the power bracelet. Level 6 contained the silver arrows. We do not know the item in 7. The ladder was in level 8. We do not know the second item. We obviously then don't know either item in level 9. Our most item was the bow. The ladder had the heart container, and the white sword item was the white sword. So that leaves the raft, magic boomerang, wand, and book still yet unaccounted for.
Interesting decision for jkoper to actually look through the staircase. I don't know if there's anything that would really be something he'd want except for maybe the wand.
I would think the wand, given that there's, I don't know if it probably is the right word, but given how it's extraordinarily possible that Wizrobes are in. Oh, forget what I just said. He wants him to fight the Patra in level 9. Maybe the wand.
Yep. So jkoper now getting the Triforce out of level 7. He's going to be the first one up to level 9, where the questions now exist. Will Ganon be required.
All right, so Chad, get your guesses in. Is Ganon going to be required? Yes or no? I lean, because we've already seen Zelda's room, I'm going to lean toward no, Ganon not being required.
Yeah, that's the other thing is because we did see Zelda's room here. That means all bets are off. You can access probably from any direction.
Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking Ganon not required just because.
Yeah, because it gave him the silver arrows and the bow pretty easily.
Exactly. Because this is a game thing to do.
Well, this is a nasty staircase room here, apparently, because you can't bomb out of it from two directions. Well, he's still going to check every direction possible. Hey, there's a tea room with a Patra. He's actually thinking about tackling him.
Why?
I don't know. Because he's jkoper.
Okay. I would nope out of this room so fast. This, in my opinion, this is one of the worst rooms to have a Patra in. So limited mobility in this type of room. Takes care of him rather efficiently, though.
Lost a few hearts in the process, but maybe he was thinking still that he forgot he saw Zelda's room, but wanted to play the from the north, heading northward strategy. Here's a shutter door.
Let's see if it opens.
It does.
Ampharos, I'm not sure if Koper saw Zelda's room or if it was Zeb.
It was Koper. It was in level 8.
It was. Okay, it was Koper. Okay. Here's another shutter room.
Yep. And there's a key, which he doesn't need.
And the shutter door does, in fact, open.
Hey, there's the level 5 jackpot room. Ain't no jackpot in here. And heading over towards the right, towards the corner. You know, you get a little worried when you get out of a patch room into a room that just goes dark like this.
Yeah, you always kind of get concerned whenever you see a dark... Well, then again, we can't hear anything, but you're always concerned whenever you see a dark room.
I haven't heard anything just yet. I've got him going right now.
Oh, you
I do hear him. He's adjacent to this room right now. And we have... Oh, not this room. The room goes dark. This would not have been a fun room to battle him in. But with that, now jkoper knows which room Ganon is in. So now here's not Bacon.
Well, at least Koper knows where Bacon is now.
Let's try that again.
So, can he bomb over?
Yes, he can. And here's Ganon.
That was a little anticlimactic.
Well, after going the two wrong ways where I thought he may have been, I can't really be climatic, and we know it's not 0 HP Ganon. There's 2 white sword hits. There's 3 white sword hits, and 4, and 5, and 6, and...
And
Not
speaking
quite.
of white sword, we have a white sword pickup over on ZebGedney side.
Regular HP Ganon. 8. Arrow down.
And we have Bacon!
One room to the north. There she is! Ganon was required unless you could bomb over that way, but he did try to, I think.
Well, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, get your GGs out. jkoper has won this race in a time of 58 minutes and 58 seconds.
That is probably one of the most strangest endings here that we had. The two of them adjacent to each other.
That just okay. Okay, hey, look, done. Okay.
Good decision from him, though, going one room to the north to make sure he checked that top right corner.
Yeah, no kidding. You can easily just go south of that room, and then all of a sudden you have to wind on through the seed, or wind on through level 9, only to find that, oh, it's really...
And just pretty much just came down to jkoper cutting through level 5 to get the power bracelet that led to the ladder. I mean, that was the big thing right there.
That was the big thing. That really made all the difference. That level 5 dig by jkoper.
Like that's quite the unbelievable. And my error was I thought he was all the way to the right already. So I thought he was in the furthest right column. Turned out not to be. And Zeb does recognize that the fact that jkoper has won this race. And with 82 rupees, we're going to see Zeb purchase the wood arrows.
Which we know is a very good purchase.
Yep. And with the win, that means jkoper is your last 2-1 of the 16. And we'll see who will be facing probably the next 10-15 minutes from now as we welcome jkoper to the post-race interview.
Hey, guys.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Congratulations on surviving the commentary.
Thank you. How about the Trolley 5-8 combo?
That was amazing. I was really happy when I discovered that because oh shoot. There we go. I had an echo on my end. All right. Yeah, I was really happy when I discovered that because you know, that meant that going all the way deep into 5 for the power bracelet and not getting the Triforce was not for nothing. So yeah, I was pleased, and there wasn't much more that could have gone right there as far as I'm concerned.
I don't think I've seen one that trolly before, but you know, this almost feels like one of those Link to the Past randomizer seeds.
Yeah, exactly. One of the new logic ones where you have to enter a dungeon and go deep into it to get the item, to go back into another dungeon to get the item, to finish the first dungeon or whatever.
Oh no, Zeb's out of rupees.
Oh god. Oh, that's awful.
He's currently in 6 right now, dealing with that Goma.
Oh yeah, that's where the silver arrows are, is to the right of there.
That's
But,
correct.
We don't know if Ganon is required. I don't know if I could have bombed into Zelda's room.
Yeah,
We don't know either.
I thought you were in the far right column when you went to the room to the left and went down, and then I guess there was a column to the right.
Yeah, no, I thought it was in the far right column too. That's and I thought that the Patra blocked Ganon, which is why I went left when I heard him. And then he wasn't there and he wasn't down. I was like, oh, there must be another column right. That's kind of silly. I'm pretty sure I should recognize the number of columns in 9 by now, but whatever.
Yeah, so just to give you an idea, the difference in the race. Oh, and ZebGedney picks up his silver. The real difference in the race is the fact that you dug level 5 for that power bracelet, and which Zeb has yet to do. He's been in 5 a couple times, but has not dug the level.
I mean, he hasn't gone to 1 yet either. It looks like.
No, he's gone to 1. I think he's got the Triforce out of 1.
Oh, it's not marked on the tracker.
Oh, it must just be a slip, I think, because I know he has the magic key and I know he has the red ring out of 1. So
yeah, that's true. It does look like he has the red ring. He's not pink, so he's. I mean, unless he started with red ring sprite, I suppose. But that'd be awfully different.
Yeah, he found the red ring in Anakin 1.
Yeah, what's up with that, Jam? You gonna give him that Triforce or not? Did he take it? No, I shockingly was not watching him during this race, so I don't know for sure if he has it. What? No, I'm not talking to myself. I think most people know what's going on here. Okay. Well, It's certainly possible that he didn't get it because, you know, you had to go through those wizard rooms or whatever to get it, and maybe he said, "I'll come back when I have the ladder" or something. I don't know. Even though I don't know how much the ladder really helps in that room.
Yeah, I forget where the Triforce was in level 1 now.
It was in the northeast corner.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, oh, that's right. It was behind, what was it? Two and a light bike, I think?
No, I think there were three Vires you had to kill to get the Triforce in that room. And then, but on the way there was, in this, what AA calls the pointless moat room, right here, kind of the brackets room. There was a wizard group in there that you had to kill to get through. Man, what did I want to say about that?
So as you gather your thoughts, I'm just going to make a comment here on ZebGedney's side. Again, he's made right to the room right next to the power bracelet room, but hasn't killed all of the enemies in that room in order to access the power bracelet.
You know, that's really me, the fact that you had to kill this room without the ladder to get
Yeah.
the power bracelet, because that's the only way you could get in.
I don't think I've ever seen that before in a Zelda randomizer, where you had to kill the things in the Triforce room and then leave the dungeon and kill them again later. I don't remember that ever happening.
And now Zeb's got the idea.
Wow.
There we go. And there's the Triforce, which he knows he can't get.
And there's the power bracelet, which he knows he can get. And he's
So
gonna
has he
leave
full
this-
cleared the overworld?
I think mostly, except for obviously the power bracelet and rest spots. I think most of it.
No, he did not get the Triforce out of one.
Yeah, but he's been in
No,
there.
no. I mean, has he full cleared every overworld spot? Is all I'm asking.
No, I just meant he didn't get the Triforce in one, just to confirm what we were talking about a moment ago, because he just
okay.
pulled up his menu.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
So yeah,
Fair
I'm
enough.
pretty sure most of the overworld, save the raft and power bracelet spots, have been checked. And it looks like he's going up to the power bracelet spot in the woods to
Yeah,
push
I had
that
a
one.
I had a decent number unchecked in the east there, southeast mostly.
Oh, did you? Okay, because we were actually talking about it. We're like, where haven't people checked? And basically, what we came down to was, if it wasn't in the north, the Lost Hills Armos, or the ferry power bracelet spot, then it was going to be ladder blocked.
Yeah,
Or raft blocked.
yeah. I never got the raft, which must have been either 8 or 7, and then I never checked the western forest or the south coast.
You know the funny thing is, Z,
Hmm.
that was a Chevy room that's one north of the start of level 8, so it forced you in this direction.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, and it forces you right into the Goma room, where in theory, the game says you have to kill this Goma in order to get to the ladder.
Yeah. I'm frustrated that I went through the stairs in level 8 because I knew that that room on the right was a troll room. I had up and 8 in such a way that if that was a door that could open there, that it would have opened. And so I knew that the staircase had to lead there. So even though it would have been nice to find a way around Zelda's room, I shouldn't have taken that staircase. I should have just tried to work around it with bombs immediately.
I didn't even notice that, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I didn't notice that either.
You can tell Zeb's just based on his facial expressions, which you guys can't see, but we can on his stream. He's annoyed with this seed.
Yeah, I think he's just about done with this seed. I think he's just about it. So, and just to give you another idea why he may have had it, jkoper, he bought a blue ring before heading up to Death Mountain, and within 5 minutes of him buying that blue ring, he stumbles into level 1.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I always say that if what you need to do to guarantee finding the red ring is buy the blue ring, then you buy the blue ring.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. But of course, then it prevents you from buying bomb upgrades right away, which, you stumbled into a bomb upgrade 2 or 3 times in that level 5.
Yeah, I kept going through that room because you kind of had to.
Right.
Well,
Eventually, you did buy it, but...
Man, that was an amazing path that you had to take through there, too. I just thought
Mhm.
about that. I was like, man, I feel like I'm almost cheating the game taking this. You had to go around the tea room there, and that was kind of funny.
This is kind of like just the hell's path that you both had to take to get to everything in this seed.
Yeah, but I mean, there weren't a lot of, like, wizrobes in the way for the most part or anything like that, so...
I mean, the only wizrobes you had was 1 and 7, and then 9.
Right.
Yeah, and 7
Seven
certainly could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
7, I was just going to go left, and then I was like, just in case it's close, I better check the chin first, because that's what, the most people would do. So I went down there, and I found the compass, which was very helpful. Got me out of there quickly.
Also, in level 7, you went down one of the staircases. Were you possibly looking for a wand pickup there, I guess?
Yeah, wand or the... Oh, wait a second. The heart was on the coast, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Oh, shoot. I should have grabbed the heart off the coast and then checked the sword again. I didn't think about that.
Oh, right.
Right, yeah.
I knew that I was at 11 hearts, and that's why I went to 6. I knew that heart was on the floor in 6, and then I wasn't really planning on walking to 7 or to the magic sword and 7 from 6, because I hadn't written down 6's location, and I thought it was up in Death Mountain more. So if it wasn't Whistle the Old Dungeons, then I probably wouldn't have refound, or Whistle the New Dungeons, I probably wouldn't have refound level 6 to get that heart. But then I grabbed the heart to get up to 12, and of course the magic sword is more than 12, but it hardly mattered.
Yeah, that was a nasty find there in the seed there. That, oh, by the way, the sword hearts are shuffled.
Yeah, I'm sure it would have bothered a lot of people, but I had red ring and white sword. That's good enough.
Yeah, 9 was no problem for you.
No, that was actually one of the more tame level 9s we've seen in this tournament so far. Just, really not much to it.
Nothing like the one that you had to do the restream commentary of earlier.
Yeah, there was that 9 was a bit trickier, I suppose. I don't know if I got a bit lucky with the route I took in this 9. There was probably another way to get up to the northeast, I imagine.
I don't know. It seemed, I don't know, at the time as you were going through it, it seemed pretty linear.
Yeah, well, I went up and then it kind of dead-ended, so I took that staircase, but I could have taken a different staircase. That was already in 2 rooms. I saw 2 staircases.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but a lot of people, though, won't take staircases until they run into blocks. So
Yeah.
I guess that's what I was more getting at there.
Yeah, I couldn't bomb in any direction, so I could have gone backwards and then worked in another direction, but I figured I might as well just take the stairs and see where they went. So,
Yeah.
Turned out okay.
Turned out really well.
So he's
Looks
still
like-
got to go to 1 and
And
7.
7.
I wonder if he's going to walk from 6. Is that the fastest way to go?
Yeah, I would think so. And that's what he's doing. He's going from 6 to level 1.
Okay. Man. So this is the guy that beat Yunus in a randomizer tournament race once upon a time, right?
Last
That
year, I
would be
believe.
correct, yes.
There's that's nothing to take lightly.
No, not at all.
But when I get given the red ring, the magic key, the silver arrows pretty early, then I have to go get the ladder. But the ladder trolled everyone equally, basically.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I was really worried about too much was if he would have like decided to dig into level 7 early, but I wasn't that worried about it. Like if the ladder had been in 7 instead of 8.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty. I thought it was a nice, relaxing seed. Little, kind of a few fun things in there. So.
And Amazing Toaster picks up the Triforce in level 1.
I would just like to point out to our restreamer.
Yeah, who did?
Who?
The
You
Dark
said
Nuts
Toaster.
or something. Amazing. What? I think it's ZebGedney.
God, I've lost it. I'm looking at chat and I see his name right there. I've lost it.
Yeah, it's not Magic Toaster.
Yeah, apparently an hour and 15 does that to you to see. We've done 2-hour seeds together.
Yes, we have. The last one we did together was a nice 2-hour seed.
Oh, I'm surprised he's not even taking a look at the magic sword right there. Walked right by it.
He already did at 10 hertz.
Oh, he did? Okay. Fair enough. Maybe it's at 10 hearts and 7 triforces. You never know. Could be bugged.
Good point.
Oh, he's already got the compass in here. That's interesting. So he did come in here earlier, and then did he get ladder blocked?
Yeah, I think that
Yeah, I think
Chevy
so.
room, there's a ladder block.
Huh. So he kind of... Oh, yeah. That's a quick ladder block. All right. Yeah, you couldn't go anywhere then. So this should be pretty quick for him. I'd like to see how quick his 9 is. Oh, he didn't get the red candle. Did he see it after he got the blue candle, or did he never find it?
No, he found it. He found it and left it there. He found it and
Okay.
left it there.
Yeah.
It was on his way back through because then he was trying to come across the ladder blocks and was like, nope. Too late
Yeah,
for me to enjoy this.
That was in level 4, right?
Yep.
What, the red
'Cause-
candle? Yeah.
Because the first 2 dungeons I entered were 5 and 4. And I had to put 5 off just a little bit because, well, I had the bow early, and I figured it would be kind of foolish to continue going through those Pole's Voice rooms without arrows. So I just picked them up. And I made sure when I was in that area around the arrow shop around level 2, since shops were shuffled, that could have been the only arrow shop, and I wanted to not leave that area without getting arrows, so I farmed 5 rupees walking in a circle.
And finally, he's taken down level 7 complete. It's time for Zeb to head on off to level number 9.
All right. Which means it's time for everyone to guess which chest the big key is in.
3. Race I ended up doing earlier was in number 21.
Yeah, but 21 is also, number 6 or number 15 or whatever, depending on your route. 22 is the only bad one.
Or if you're Unos, number 3.
Yeah, well, whenever you open chests in that room, you open the top left one last, because then it'll open, or you'll hit a star switch and it'll move the holes. when you open that top left one.
Yeah, that's a nasty one.
Oh, he's taking these stairs right away. That's crazy. He didn't even like check to see if he could bomb. He just was like, maybe he was watching me.
Hmm.
Oh. He must
Wrong
not have
way.
been paying enough attention when he was watching me, if he's going this way.
Nope, he's saying no to that staircase. So you're now 2-1, jkoper. How badly you want to get into the brackets whether you win next week?
Whatever. I'm okay if I make it into race off. The 2-1 group is again, it's ridiculous. We've got a Bresticle, we got a Jam Evil, we got Amazing Ampharos, Isolated, Saver, Putz, Karakarn, Unos, Hadronic Rick, Dragon Dark, RC Drone, Zarnax, and K-Mac. That's a really good group.
That's a bit of a who's who there.
There's like a half dozen people there that I'm legitimately afraid of. So no, but I'm not gonna
Ooh.
roll over no matter who I race.
That like room had the compass.
Oh, did it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if he tries to bomb around Ganon. Interesting.
I mean, given that she wasn't in a room, it's theoretically possible to bomb into that room. But it looks like it's only possible from the right, given where the location of the map. Right? Because that's in the very upper right corner.
Yeah, that's top right corner where the red ring normally is in the regular game.
Yeah, no, that's where she was. I'm confirming.
So even if Ganon wasn't officially required, Ganon was required.
No,
Interesting.
not necessarily. You might be able to bomb in from the left. That's the thing
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's the thing he was saying. Perhaps we don't know.
right.
The way he's approaching it, though, he's going to come in. Well, there's Ganon's room. Staircase just south of Ganon. Well, he's going to come across the pig anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, that's disappointing. We should ask him to bomb left before he finishes.
Let's confirm for science.
Yeah.
He's got, what, 5? There we go.
And we have bacon again.
I asked him. Hopefully he sees it before he finishes.
Yep. And so, for science purposes, we find out, no, Ganon was required.
Nice. The stylish black and white ending.
Nice.
And the official SRL time of 1:23:21. Give it up for both of these runners.
And thus ends round 3 of the Swiss tournament. And I would imagine, or round 3 of this tournament, and I would imagine Jam is going to upload those times rather quickly. And I would imagine soon we're going to have the round 4 matchups. But
I got an easy matchup. I wasn't expecting that. What?
Oh my god, that was quick.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ZebGedney. Oh my god, I just saw who my opponent is.
Uh-huh.
Oh, goodness, guys. Welcome to ZebGedney to the post-race interview. Good job.
You there, Zeb?
Zeb?
Try refreshing.
Oh man, there are some good matchups here.
Oh,
I think we have a Zeb now with us.
we heard you for a second. There's
Heard you for a second.
or we heard a lot of background noise.
And we heard a ding dong.
Slamma lamma ding dong. So as long as we have the brackets up a minute and ZebGedney's not here yet, why don't we kind of go through some of the more interesting matchups, starting with our host Jam Eviler against jkoper.
That should be fun. Jam's really good. I'm gonna hope for no shuffled rooms, but shuffled drops, so I can use my knowledge of everything.
Well, taking a look at some of the 3-0 matchups are Random Effect versus Fred, Crimson versus Darkwing, and Dracados versus
everybody.
Xenos.
We have a Zeb. Hey, Zeb.
It helps if you actually unmute the actual button on your headset. So
Slightly.
yeah, that works. Okay.
So
Yeah, that was a I don't know. It was frustrating start because I needed the ladder and I don't know. I feel like I made a lot of wrong decisions that I don't know. It felt like it was going good, but at the same time it felt like it wasn't going good. And when I realized I needed the ladder to keep going, I think that's where it really hurt me the most. That was just very frustrating.
yeah, how about that level 5 that had you go all the way through there past the Triforce room that required
Yeah.
you to kill everything within that moat to get the
Right.
power bracelet to get to level 8 that got you the ladder.
Right. That was pretty mean. Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
No, I haven't. That's something I haven't seen. I haven't seen this happen before, where Ganon was actually blocking Zelda. That was kind of exciting.
Yeah, and that's why we didn't see it on jkoper's end. He didn't bomb to the right, so that's why we wanted you to check just to see if Ganon was required.
Looks like it was. So.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that that's a forced Ganon. I think that's like a unforced Ganon. He just happens to be in the way.
Right. Well, that's exciting either way. I don't know. It was kind of cool to see that semi-vanilla feel to it, but
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just I don't know. It I guess that was just one of those seeds where it just I don't know. It felt like things were going well enough, but at the same time, completely off the rails for me. So.
I mean, I had the same frustrations with the ladder too, I guess, in a way. Like I did what did I do? I went into 4 early. Well, I went into 5 first, and then I went into 4 and finished it. I got the red candle, so that was my first candle. That was nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Then I tried to go back into 5, and I found I tried to go back into 5 and I quit when I saw that there was like a Pole's voice block, and I decided to come back later when I had arrows because I already had the
same
bow.
thing.
Yeah. And then I found 1, I found 2, and then maybe found 6 as well. I'm not sure.
Okay.
And then I cleared out those dungeons, got those items, and I was like, well, ladder's gonna show up eventually. And no, I dug the item out of 6 hoping for the ladder and got the silver arrows, so that was nice.
Yeah.
And then found the item in 3, and I might have actually got the power bracelet before 3. I'm not quite sure.
Oh, okay.
But either way, I was like, man, when I got way deep in there, I thought, this might have been a big mistake. Like if the ladder was somewhere else much more accessible,
Right.
and I went all the way in here for nothing, then, yeah. But that was pretty satisfying.
Yeah, was the silver arrow actually arrow blocked?
I don't know. I already had arrows.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I hadn't purchased arrows, and I got up to that point. I thought I had checked everything, but at the same time I may have missed a spot and just forgot to check it. But I was pretty sure that it was arrow blocked, and so that was I had a couple. That was a scenario of buying an item and then upgrading right after that. I did it with the blue ring as well. I just happened to have the money. I figured, you know what, I might as well get the blue ring, and then immediately found the red ring.
Yeah, we noticed your reaction when you found the red ring.
Yeah, because I knew I was going to need the money. I knew that the large secret was really small, so I thought if the arrow, if that arrow block is important, it's, I'm going to have to find money somewhere, and I was actually had to kill a few enemies to get to get enough. So.
Yeah, because
well.
neither of you opted to try to bomb that one room to the south that had the Gliok on it. We weren't 100% certain if there was the arrow block.
That's right. Okay, that's right. I forgot about that. That's why I didn't try bombing over there. Okay.
But wouldn't that be something if this game sent you that troll on the top of the whole ladder power bracelet thing?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Well, jkoper, you're now 2-1, and we all know who our fourth round opponents are going to be. You get Jam Evil, and
Oh, crush him.
and Zeb, you're going to be going up against Chest Jerk.
All right.
Oh, that'll be a good matchup.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with his play, so I don't know. I got to go, and I said it like last week too. I have to be better, so that's all I can do. Go out there and be better.
Exactly.
Well, we thank you both here for what was a great race, and good luck in round 4.
Thank you.
All right,
Thanks.
jkoper and ZebGedney, thank you guys for joining us. Let's talk for just a few minutes here about round 4, Z.
There are a ton of good matches. I every time I'm looking at this lineup here, my eyes get drawn to a different matchup. Is it Ampharos and RC Drone? Go ahead.
That's going to be an amazing matchup right there between those two. Those two are great when it comes to shapes.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see that one, and I really hope we've got either a shuffled world or a shapes world, because that would be an amazing matchup right there between 2-2-1s.
And of course, we've got jkoper and Jam Evil, which should be in a great matchup.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one too. There's a lot of races out here that we're going to be looking forward to and coming up in week 4. Bresticle K-Mac.
That's the next one I was going to bring up, was Bresticle K-Mac in the 2-1 bracket. That's two riverboat gamblers right there. I mean, they like their gambling. They like to play fast. They like to play aggressive.
And there's going to be a lot of 1 and 2 matchups that are do or die, because you got people who are going to be trying to fight to get into one of what should be 16 slots in the race-off.
Mm-hmm. The first, of those matchups, the first one, Reiku Rider versus Seawolf. They are both very good players that have managed to get in the 1 and 2 bracket, and only one of them is going to get a spot in the race, and they're both pretty solid racers.
Another one would be Greenleaf versus Dark Rupee.
Absolutely.
We got a lot of fun coming up here in week number 4, and it all begins once everyone starts scheduling their matchups, which will be pretty much real soon. In fact, we might be having races as early as tomorrow.
I think there's a little bit of clamor in the chat for the first to happen in 10 minutes.
I am not going to stay up for that one.
I'm not either, but I'm sure I'll get my fair share of commentating in, as will you.
Absolutely.
And who knows, maybe we can even do this for a 3rd time in this tournament. I would love that.
Oh, so would I. All right, let's go ahead and wrap things up and return the controls to Jam here. So thank you guys for joining us for this edition of the Zelda 1 Randomizer Tournament as we closed out week 3 and begin week number 4. A lot of great matches coming up. 22 great matchups ahead this week. So For Z-Man, for jkoper, for ZebGedney, and also for Jam, who's been talking in our ear during this broadcast, as well as handling the controls in the background. I'm Adirondack Rick.
I'm fine. Everybody, have a wonderful night, and we will catch you in round 4.
Good night.